Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with me, Budget Gaming HD. And in today's episode, we will be taking a look at how to prepare yourself for UK blackouts in 2023. So you don't want to miss that. So in today's episode, we will be discussing how to prepare yourself for 2023 blackouts. And by blackouts, I just mean load shedding. It has come to my knowledge that we might be getting load shedding in January right through the winter months. And by that, I wanted to prepare myself and share my knowledge. As a South African, I come from a country where load shedding is apparent. It's a normal thing for us in a day-to-day activity. And I've learned over the years how to accommodate and how to overcome this issue. Please do mind, before I continue, I would strongly disadvise anyone to try these actions that I'm going to perform for you here today unless you're an experienced, qualified electrician or you know someone that is experienced and qualified in doing this. So of course, we will kick off by the most important and the easiest one is a UPS. When I talk about a UPS, I don't talk about this dude. I talk about an actual UPS on an uninterrupted power supply. You get different shapes and sizes in UPS and different makes and models. How do you know which one is the right one for you? Well, I'll make it easy. I'll leave a link in the comment section below on which one I would recommend you to buy. I've been testing it myself, using it, and it lasts for about 3 hours. Now, do keep in mind this is all model and make specific. Please keep in mind the one that I've purchased might not last as long for you because it all depends on the wattage of your system. So I currently have a 50-inch TV with a 55 watt surround sound system, a 5 watt light, and a router. So please keep in mind, do your calculations correctly. So this will help me when the load shedding hits, which I of course don't want it to happen, but let's say it does happen, I will be at least sorted with some sort of light, TV, entertainment, internet, so on and so forth. When purchasing a UPS, you'll notice at the back, this is only meant for computing equipment. However, with a simple cut and a bit of experience, you can make your own plug. Now, like I said, I do not condone anyone without the correct experience to try this at home. So that's why I'm not showing you how I've done it, because I don't want you to go and electrocute yourself. So please get some help if you can't do it yourself. So solution number 2 is of course a generator. If you want me to cover wind turbines and solar panels, please let me know in the comment section below and I will gladly do so. Now getting back to the generator. Generators are a great form of electricity, giving you a robust and more powerful way of producing current. However, it does contribute to air pollution, so keep in mind. I'm not saying a generator will save you any form of money as it will be quite expensive to run. I'm just saying it is there for when you need it. Depending on the model and make and the size wattage you buy, you can actually find a really powerful generator that will pull your entire household. So taking in those factors, it's a great form of having backup power. So there's 2 things you'll need. One, you'll need a cable and of course the generator. The cable, I'll show you how it needs to look. However, I'm not going to teach you how to make it because if I have to teach you how to make it, then you're probably not qualified enough to do it yourself. And then secondly, of course, how to plug in and calculate your energy usage. So what you want to do is you want to get 2 3-prong plugs. You want to cut off the ends and make them one as I did here. So this will go into your generator, this will go into your wall or vice versa, it doesn't matter. You also want to make sure that the wattage and the amperage are same on each side. These are both 13 amp plugs. Even though this one doesn't look 13 amps, it's rated at 13 amps. So I'm not going to ask questions. So there's one thing to note before we start calculating how much power we need is by looking at the breaker that I'm going to use. As you guys can see, it's a thick cable running to my shed where I will be plugging in the generator. And it clearly says there 30 amp load on this individual breaker and does not exceed more than 100 amps. So I know at least this DB box can carry at least the 3000 watt that I want to use inside the house very, very easily. So that you're looking at a maximum of 15 amps, which is half of what this DB box can deliver. And judging by the cable and looking at the standard, I would say this is a 30 amp cable. So I'm sorted in that way. But please guys, if you do not know, find out, do not guess. So the next step is to calculate how much power you actually use. And I can see that by taking hourly measurements of my kilowatt hour usage. So I've calculated I more or less use about 1 kilowatt per hour, and when it peaks it's on 2 kilowatt. So that's why I'm looking at a 3 kilowatt system for in case when it peaks I do not overexert the generator. So next we'll be starting the generator. You can pick these generators up at Facebook Marketplace, so you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. A decent generator usually goes for around 250 to 300 pounds, so it's not expensive. However, you can buy something a bit more beefy and something that is new, of course. Next we will be plugging in the plug into the wall and then switching it on. Good stuff. So that's a wrap for this episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for the support. I'm so sorry this was such a simplistic way of explaining how to prepare for the blackouts coming in 2023. You can be proactive by buying gas stoves and candles, so on and so forth. However, because this is a tech channel, I was focusing on keeping your tech running during this time, because I'm a guy who likes to be on my computer even though there's no power around, so I'm going to be prepared. Getting back to the oversimplification of explaining this, I do not want to teach anyone to do electrical work, because I myself am not a qualified teacher to teach people how to do electronics, and I do not wish anyone to perform these acts without proper knowledge or having a qualified electrician. Guys, please do not do this at home unless you are qualified to do so. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section below if you liked it or didn't like it. Please remember to subscribe, hit my ding dong to stay up to date with my latest content, and I shall see you in the next one.